Let's talk about Jay Cutler for a second. So while we were in commercial, did you go and Google Jay Cutler? Go ahead. You can go ahead and Google right now if you want. Go ahead. We'll wait. His wife took a picture of Jay standing naked, looking out on the water at the beach. Here's what I can't figure out. Was this guerrilla photography by Kristen? Meaning, was Jay having himself a moment? A nice, quiet moment, naked, out there on the beach. And Kristen took that picture of him and then just gave it to the world. Or was Jay like, you know what y'all need to take a look at? Y'all need to take a look at this right here.
Who is y'all?
Everyone who hates him.
I'm just saying.
You can kiss this right here.
Was it John Fox?
Maybe.
Was it the NFL?
Sure. It doesn't matter.
Deion Sanders?
It all fits your narrative. Brandon Marshall?
Maurice Jones-Drew?
It all fits your narrative. Whoever it is, if you're Jay, you can go, I got enemies everywhere, and they can all kiss this. I don't know how you are with Dawn and Tony. I don't even know if you have a significant other. It's okay if you don't. You don't have to declare. I know you're out there pimping. Anyway.
He's always got... He's looking for advice on a situation.
Don't blow up his spot, Joe.
I just said he's looking for advice on a situation.
Don't blow up his spot.
It's like, what do you think about this?
But, Joe.
I said, yeah, Tinder's cool. Go ahead.
Do you have to stop Dawn from oversharing?
No, because she knows.
Does she have to stop you from oversharing?
Absolutely not. But I am not like that. Like, you are super active on Instagram.
I am.
I post pictures of my kids once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't do it too much.
Like, I try to be careful. Like, Charles's kids were here, and they're so bleeping adorable. And they were sitting here watching the show, and, you know, I took a picture of him with the kids in the background. And I usually ask. I don't post people's kids unless they say that it's okay. But I will tell you that in my household, this type of stuff goes on where I'll be singing or rapping along to something in the car, and my wife will be secretly recording me.
No, that's a problem.
And it is a problem. And I've told her to shut that down. Don't mess with me. And so I wonder, like, that's where, like, I wonder if Jay is a prisoner of Kristen's thirst to be relevant and famous.
It's a fair question, but once I saw the Snapchats of Jay drunk, apparently drunk, and he was posing for the camera.
Yeah, he was having a good time.
Which was cool.
But see, Joe, like, to me,
I think they were both in on this.
See, I think that there's a difference, though, between her taking video of him when, you know, he's a little tipsy, he's not driving anywhere, so it's not a big deal. You're walking back.
They're on a private island.
Right. Yeah. But there's a difference between that and I'm naked. I'm naked. Here it is for you. I'm naked. Here's my bootay. I will say this for Jay. Jay seems to be in shape.
A few weeks ago, everybody was calling him fat.
If you were worried about Jay Cutler being in shape, and maybe that's why the picture goes out. Maybe Jay is like, oh, I'm not in shape? How about this? Naked. I can be at the combine right now with this nakedness.
Okay, if this happens to you, see, I don't can't even have a serious conversation about this.
Because it's ridiculous.
But, okay, if this were to happen to you, and you have the following that she has, and you did not know,
I'd be furious.
I mean, I'd be beyond furious. I mean, this is grounds for divorce.
It's a betrayal.
Yes.
Let's bring Julie in on this. Let's get some perspective on this. Julie, did you see the Jay Cutler?
Did she see
it? I saw it. I had this internal debate with myself for like an hour as to whether or not I should share it.
You know what? I thought about that too.
But
I was like,
everybody
it's
saw
newsworthy,
it,
it's
so-
artsy, but it's a butt. I don't know if I can put that in my timeline.
I didn't share it. Everybody saw it.
Okay, you and your husband, when it comes to the picture aspect of your relationship, what's out of bounds?
Any picture with him in it is out of bounds. And half the pictures of me are out of bounds.
Half of them?
So, like, one time I took a picture of our dog, and his foot was in the picture. And he's like, don't tweet that out. My foot's in the picture. And I was like, okay.
Are people going to recognize him by his foot?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, but I absolutely think that this was all Kristen, and I think she's in trouble.
Okay, so you think that Jay was not a party to this? That to me,
I think he's posing.
I don't.
And she's always bragging about that particular asset of his. And he hasn't been in the news lately, and she loves attention, and I think it was all her. I really do.
There's part of me that feels like this is such a violation because, like, Jay's having a moment. You know, like, I can visualize him like he's having a moment, man.
He's in deep thought, going over his life.
Yes, he is out there having a moment. And he's like, nobody can see me. The only person who can see me is her.
He's not having a moment, though. She's 2 feet behind him.
Well, see, he might not know.
I think he's posing.
You think he's posing, Tony?
I think he's posing.
You too,
Like,
Joe?
No
I'm
way.
just thinking, like, if I'm
Yes.
in that situation, right, I'm looking over the water, I wouldn't stand that straight up.
Legs
Kind
apart.
of legs apart. It looks like he's kind
hanging.
of flexing
Maybe
a little
that's
bit
how
too.
he stands.
Out.
It looks like he's kind of flexing
Maybe
a little
that's
bit
just
too.
how he
I
stands.
would have like elbows kind of over the raft,
back
like
completely
looking
straight.
over.
He's posing.
He's too straight. I think he's posing.
He's not grabbing. No, nothing.
Julie, if he had the pose that Tony is talking about, we're talking about a completely different picture.
I don't think she takes that picture if he's in that pose though.
I think he got up, walked out to look at the water and think of life. She woke up, saw him standing there, took the picture.
I think that it was. How can I say this delicately?
Laurence, you have to do a Twitter poll. Posing or not? He's posing.
I think that it was post-coital. That's what I think was
Like
going
Wade and
on.
Gabrielle
we all
Union
assume
on the
that.
Snapchat.
Yeah, that was probably going on the whole time.
And I think that he walked out like it was all done. He was like, "This is great. I'm gonna go have this moment," and then click.
What if he was like congratulating himself?
High five, high five.
Yeah.
I don't know if. All right. Well, people can text in their thoughts on it. 67011. I will put it up on a Twitter poll. I gotta be careful the way I say that. We're late for a scoreboard update. All right, Joe. I put it up on a Twitter poll. At Laurence W. Holmes is where you can vote. The question said we're talking about Cutler's, and then I put the peach emoji up. Pick right now on 670 The Score. You tell us posed or natural. Posed or natural. So go vote at Laurence W. Holmes. You can be a part of it. I'm curious to see what you say. Texter brings up a great point. The real question is, why did K-Cab quote Tony Scheffler in it? You're right. Why is she sending that picture to Tony Scheffler and then asking him to send one back?
What?
Yeah, that's the other part of this. That she tagged Scheffler in the pic. And was kind of like, what you got?
Yeah, I'm not even going to try to understand her because I don't think I'll ever do that.
I'll go back to the question that I asked you last night. Was he in a dorm room at Vanderbilt watching Laguna Beach, or was she OC? Or was it
Laguna?
Watching Laguna Beach going, yep, that's going to be mine one of these days.
Yes.
I think you're right.
I was. She was so much better than Lauren Conrad. I mean, Lauren Conrad was cool, but Kristen was a B, but she was definitely the hottest girl on the show, 100%.
But this is grounds for divorce for you, right? This picture getting out with the type of distribution she has.
Who's the wife?
Kristen's the wife.
Oh.
You're going to forgive her. Poor Dawn. Poor Dawn. Like, Dawn is now divorced that she takes that picture of you, but Kristen Cavallari.
I didn't say that. I was just getting the details. I need to know.
Wait. Can we bring
Kristen,
Julie back into?
Kristen's weird, man. No, I probably would divorce her. She is weird.
Julie, if the husband puts a pic of you like this up on the Twitter.com.
Wow.
How good do I look in the picture? Is it photoshopped and does it look good?
No. You look as good as Jay looks. Like you got the good pose going on. Like everything is where it's supposed to be. The whole 9 yards.
What was Jay's reaction? Man.
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, here's the thing. Jay doesn't even want people to know about his charity stuff or anything. So
He's
I
not
can't
even on
imagine
Twitter anymore.
Yeah, I can't imagine that he was okay with that going out.
Me neither. But maybe he is. To me, she doesn't fit the whole Cutler thing.
No.
But maybe he needs that.
But
maybe.
Do you feel like Jay is just kind of going along with what she tells him is going to happen? It just kind of seemed like, you want to get married? Okay. You want to have a kid? Okay.
You want to have another kid?
Yeah.
You want to have another kid?
It doesn't seem like he's all that, not that he's not invested, but that he doesn't have a whole lot of, I don't know what the word is.
Maybe
he's not driving the bus.
Maybe the Jay Cutler don't care thing is real.
No, that's what I think all of this is.
Maybe
that's why he's posing.
He doesn't give a go ahead. Take the picture, put it out there. Yes. I don't care. Maybe we've had it twisted all this time. That maybe Jay is just that dude. Where here it is. You can take a look at it if you want. I don't really give a damn.
If he had that much influence, though, I would hope he would get his kids vaccinated rather than put a picture of himself out. That should be the first time you step in.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Well, I'm saying that might be grounds for divorce as well.
Well, wait, for Kristen? Again, nothing but silence from you.
Who?
You.
Oh, what'd I say?
When I say if divorce from Kristen,
right,
now
right.
You don't know.
It's a fair question.
But poor Dawn immediately getting divorced.
So is it wrong when I joke around with her and say I'm calling the divorce lawyer? Is that bad? I shouldn't do that anymore?
I always say I'm calling DCFS when Mel hits me. I tell her all the time. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm calling Department of Children and Family Services. Because I don't need this in the house. I'm not going to get hit again. I know a good lawyer.
Well, stop making fun of the Cardinals.
Dude.